Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good?
Hey, man. Yo, what a... We in here, man. This is going to be a good podcast. Short-lived, but effective.
Yeah, very effective. Yes. Yeah, my goodness. You're in the building. Yes.
Oh, man. Well, we got some ish to get into.
Oh, yes, we do.
You ready to get in this thing, my guy?
I'm ready.
Yeah!
Dirty Phil on the beat.
Yes, indeedy. Roaches.
Welcome, everybody. It's your boy, Dirty Phil, coming to you live in the exquisite destination, the places of places, with all the known and familiar faces. And to the left of me, the best of me, elbows to the face till you're deaf, you see. I got my guy, Big Skies in the building. Mike Skies, the burnt man. Mike Burton.
Absolutely, man. How you feeling today, my podcast partner?
Hey,
we
man.
We got some good news.
Yo, we're doing things a little reverse situation here going on, as we normally do podcast work and then we get into the studio work. But today we drop down, flip it in reverse. Did his sure yeah. His sure You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We did a whole damn studio session, mixing session into the podcast.
Yes, we did.
And man, oh man, lo and behold, the story's untold. We got a banger, instant damn classic. Tap it. You know you gotta have it. That Dirty Skies is on the way.
Yes,
that project, Dirty Skies, and there is only one way to crescent this episode. Is a nice little Shooter McGavin of what we made happen, my guy. Man, bro, I'm so proud. I'm so happy.
Finally done. Cheers to Dirty Skies.
Dirty Skies wrapped up. Let's go.
Let's go, man. And for those of you out there,
crazy, bro.
I don't know what we're talking about. We just completed a little 4-track little EP for you guys.
Yes.
For ourselves, and excited because we got some tracks we just chose and we worked hard on them, and I gotta say the production is one of the biggest things on this, man. But you know what? We want to go in. Let's get into it, bro. Why do we call it Dirty Skies? Why did we do that?
I mean, obviously, I'm Dirty Phil and he's Dark Skies.
Yeah, man. So
it only sounds really, really cool.
Yes, you know what I'm saying?
It sounds so cool,
What can we use for that one? A car horn, or can we use a buzzer?
Well, we don't want no buzzer. No, we got that ding, 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 ding.
We got the ding right there. Yes, we got the ding for that one right there, because that's what we're going to get on why we call it Dirty Skies. And we would think that would be common sense, but sometimes it's not. But, I mean, obviously.
Yeah. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But I mean, you got the collaboration between our names together cohesively, but it also, with to me, the vibe of the project, it gives you like Dirty Skies. Like when you're thinking about, we were talking about it earlier, but now we can lace it down. You kind of get like that. Like, right before the storm, that eerie, that kind of ominous, like dark vibes.
Yeah, man. Kind of get it. Yeah.
Oh, the thunder.
Yeah, man. And you know what's crazy about it is that it goes with the production too, because the production is like, I don't want to say it's a dark, but it's like, it's perfect for You got your, sometimes, you know, bad weather can be electric too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And Dirty Skies can mean a lot of things.
I mean, we're a thunderstorm, bro.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about it, and you bring up a project that's 4 tracks, but bro, these aren't just like 4 tracks of bullshit. Like, we had the mixing session tonight, and you know, just doing some odds and ends, chops and moves, and did some little enunciations on the records, man. Like, and that's what's so fun about like doing like a project like this, because we've had the records pretty much like laid down, so to speak. But you know, when you go back and you're in mixing mode,
yeah,
and you go into that whole thing of like, let's like listen to it 1,010 times, and you know, ooh, I heard something. Let's do this. And how many times on all 4 records was like, oh, I heard something, or you heard something. Man. Like, yo, let's try to plug that in, or let's try to do this, or let's try to, you know, manipulate it in a certain kind of way. And man, I'm telling you what, bro, we fucking make magic.
Yeah, man. You know,
this project, man.
I've been doing this a long time. I always feel like we give ourselves a just due, but I feel like we never can get it there to where it's there, because, you know, but it's there. It's what you can do. But I feel like with this, it was more or less of it became easier after we realized what
we were working on.
We were working with, and we were working on what we had to choose from and everything. But I want to go through the tracks with them, bro. I want to go through. What do you think about Move? So we're going to go through this is what we'll do for you guys. We're going to go through each track that we got, that we did, and you buy, you know, I'm not sure when this is going to come out, but I do know that when you guys hear the production on this and the ideas and the whole thing about Dirty Skies, we're going to go into it. What do we think about? And this is in no specific order, but we got a track called Move. What do you think about Move, man? Now, look, all I gotta say is Move,
man. Produce to a club near you, and DJ Blaze.
Every
need
track,
you on this, babe.
Blaze.
We need you on this, babe. You know what I mean? Oh, we need you on this shit, bro.
Yeah, we need couple others too.
Yeah,
but this is top elite production right here by Dirty Phil. You know what I'm saying? Top elite. What do you think about it, bro?
Man, with Move, bro, like it started with the beat itself. You know, just cooking on an MPC, just doing just like your regular, very simplistic trap type beat. You know, just like a piano type joint. You know, for the main harmony. And honestly, man, it was just like building the percussion on top of it, and you know, you had those that 808 Mafia influence in me with like the hi hats that have like the different velocities. And
would you say it's more of a southern track?
Oh, dude, for sure. And I'll get into it, but like the 808s for me on that record alone, for me, it stands out in just like the instrumental type part of it is like those 808s, the way the 808s just like ride.
Yeah, man.
And honestly, the hook, I mean, when this is the first record that we started when it came to Dirty Skies.
Yeah.
This is the one that set the motion to do on a project, bro. And it was paying homage to the Move, bitch, get out the way.
Shout out to Ludacris.
Yeah, it was like it's like a paying an homage, but at the same time,
just
bro,
showing some homage to Ludacris.
Yeah, but at the same time, this motherfucker, bro, is so original, man. Yeah, it's still original, and bro, it just hit so hard, and bro,
I can appreciate the fact of what Phil did with this beat. Like, I can appreciate the it kind of reminds me of a Ja Rule track. Oh, my niggas live with it. My niggas are ready for life. Yeah, it's like a and I'm just like, oh man, we at war. Like, we are at war now. So that's how I kind of came with the track. You know what I mean? And it was like,
It's fast, but it's slow at the same time.
Yeah, man. But it's an amazing track, and it's more or less. When I hear this, I'm just gonna put it out there. I've heard this on Fast. This is like a Fast and Furious track, like,
soundtrack. I mean,
I got to throw this on there, and it's like. Yeah. It's all out. I want to say chaos. It's chaotic. It's like, where's the scream button? Where's the scream right there? We'll do, and then you do the suspense. Then you do the scream.
There it is.
You got
timing is perfect.
I'm telling you, it is like fucking crazy, man. And it's just, the way it starts out, it's just like, oh my god! I just hear people going, oh, and the club just going crazy.
Yeah, and it's crazy because normally when I like my production process when I'm making beats, I normally just start out straight melody, and then I build it. Let the beat build, man. I learned that from Wayne and Kanye. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let the beat build. But this one, straight into it. Just boom, just, right on into it, like not even a hesitation.
And I don't fuck around, yo. I don't fuck around. I come in, but I don't fuck around. And I do gotta say, this is probably, I gotta give it to my brother right here. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause on this one right here, he probably got the verse of the. You'll see. Phil kicked it off on this, right? I'm happy for him. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? I'm happy for him on this verse on Move. Yeah, so Move, you guys definitely check that out. That's definitely going to be probably the lead single for the EP. We're still figuring all this shit out right now.
And they're all good, though.
They're all good. Well, we're going to move on. We're going to move on to... They're amazing.
Transition.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Move on.
Yeah, we're going to move on to our next one, which is we're just going to throw one out there, Stressed.
Oh, Stress. Yeah, Stress. That's a great one.
Stress.
That beat right there, man.
Yo, this beat
again.
A lot of you guys probably wouldn't have did what we did to this beat. Mm-hmm. And this is one of them boop, 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 boop. Like I feel like a little vibe to a Caribbean vibe to it a little bit in the way.
Yeah, it does have that kind of like.
Yeah, it's a bop to it. But the way when we was hearing it at the time, that's how me and Phil kind of do beats, do things, y'all. How we produce, how we create is that at the time when you feel something, you feel a vibe, you go ahead and create it. Mm-hmm. Those could be the greatest times. That vibe right there could be something that could change the surface of what we're listening to musically. You know what I mean? And the
And what's wild about like that production too? When I made the beat, it was very, again, ironically enough, very 808 influence. Like the 808 was like your lead instrument. Like when I was making the beat, like the 808 was like the lead instrument, which I don't think a lot of people like producers do. Like, cause the 808 is usually like your rhythm, your bass and type shit. But like with this record in particular, the 808 was actually the carry lead for me. And and it's a very unorthodox way of production, but that's again what's making this project so special was the unorthodoxicity. I think I just made that word up.
Yeah, I think he did, yo. I think he did.
But that's what made it so crazy. And it's just like a.
It's a nice little.
You just gotta you catch on to the rhythm and then you start to like you understand it. But
I can tell you, it's very unorthodox. We did that shit like with the chorus is something you ain't gonna even think about. But
and that's crazy too, because like when you proposed the track order, and you nailed it, bro. I gotta give it to you, man. Nailed the track order. They're like, we're gonna present this project because Stress was the second record that we did.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I got that kind of in the memorandum in the memory banks. Word. But Stress was the second record that we cut, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. Like, you get 100% honest, Phil, man. That verse I used before. I recycled that verse. And I ain't even mad at it though, for real. Just because. But
let's talk about that.
Worked.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. So look, we just gotta put it out there, right? You know what I mean? Like I just can't. You know, okay. If you're an artist and you're working and you haven't made it to the big leagues yet, you haven't got there yet, right? Mm-hmm. You've done previous records, you've done things, you use verses, you've done this, and you've got 10 projects out, right? And you've been doing this for 10 years, but you haven't scratched the surface yet. You know what I mean? Or maybe you have, but it just ain't there, right? Mm-hmm. Always remember something. The world just may not have heard that verse that you did on that 5th album on track number 13, and you was the second verse. All right? And it was that dope, and you laid it down. Doesn't mean you can't use it. What is the rule when we do art? Like, my thing is that there's no rules to it.
Yeah.
When you create, you create.
Yeah.
And if I decide, like, hey, I did something 8 years ago, but that shit is still relevant now, because a lot of people create priceless, gems, and they don't have to be true artists. Anyone can do poetry if they put their mind to it, or if they're just a natural or whatever. They write some of the best poetry ever. And when you're recycling verses, I've done it a lot of times. I've used verses that I've done back when. That's because the world hasn't heard them yet. Why not?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with recycling verses.
Stop with the rules. Stop with that bullshit.
There is no rules in the music game,
rules,
bro.
and stop saying. But you know what? It's us. We're doing that to ourselves. Ain't no one told you couldn't do that, Phil.
It's true.
And no one ain't telling me I couldn't do that. So it's us.
But you have a self-awareness too at the end of the day too. When it comes to like this artistry and when you're recording and making music and you understand, like, you want to come original and bring like some new shit to the table.
Absolutely.
But like for me, I ain't gonna lie, the verse that I recycled was on an industry beat. It was a Wayne, and I'm grinding till I'm tired. You ain't you know what I mean? Like
the game joint.
Yeah. And I just knew, and it's amazing because that verse worked so perfectly.
But I think didn't you upgrade it a little bit? You made some changes, right?
Not very much.
Right.
Like, but maybe a tweak or two, but like there was really nothing that I really changed to. I didn't have to. But with the subject of the record Stress and the way that the beat went, and it just fit in that pocket so perfectly. Like, and why waste a great verse that has substance to it? Yeah. And that you can put on an original track. And bro, like you said, like if the world ain't heard it, no harm, no foul.
Thank you for being transparent with that.
Yeah, I mean,
because a lot of people be thinking that it's like a problem that you do that. It's not a problem, y'all. Y'all created that shit. Like, stop with all these standards and shit. Like, that's why people stay boxed in, y'all. Stop staying boxed in. I'd be damned. I got 1,000 verses up here. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be damned if I don't use them. If I feel like they didn't get nowhere or this and that. But I also like to stay current too. And writing is a challenge. But I will also admit this. I'm lazy. I don't want to write no more. I've done it for so long.
But that's also...
I've done it for so long.
I mean, but aside... I mean, all your shit was super fresh.
But still, man.
This project,
thank you, man, but still.
All that shit was super, super fresh, man. And I'll be honest, I'm the one that used a recycled verse on the record. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, bro, it's magic.
It doesn't, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I mean, I use recycled verses on records too, man. It's like, that's what I'm saying. But thank you for being transparent with it, because you got some guys out there that act like it's a problem. Oh, you did that. Oh, you did not. You just so. You see the opportunity I got right here. If I, it's on a bigger platform, and that was my dopest verse. I'm gonna go back to that. Don't let no one talk you out of doing that. Don't let no one, unless you can do it 300 times. Yeah. You know what I mean? We got some of the greatest artists in history that has been caught. I want to say caught. I hate that word. Doing that.
I'll be honest with you, bro.
But it's not a bad thing. So I've
heard a bunch of times where Wayne has recycled verses, and he did like some mixtape shit, but then took his verse and then That's why I don't feel like there's
I don't know.
An shame of doing it.
Well, I don't even need to use him. I'm just like, fuck you.
But that's a big example.
And you. That's how I feel like, fuck you. Like, I know, I can't tell. Like, music is something different for me. I'm a different animal when it comes to music because I'm that confident in it. That's why it's a love-hate relationship. It's some arrogance that happens. So it just, I feel like it doesn't matter what people, I don't care. Like, there's never been a rule for me not to do that. So you can't tell me what the fuck I need to do or how I'm going to do it if I want to put this, but you can't tell me that. Like, I'm dope. And you are too. So stop looking at yourself like you're not, and you can't go back to that. The world hadn't heard that yet. Your friends heard that.
And especially if you're putting out something original, bro.
And your fans that you had at the time heard that. However many fans there was, if you know what I mean, you know what you had, and you know who heard that goddamn album you did or whatever, and it may not have been nothing, but we got it in our head. We did one album, so yeah, it's time to move on. Shit, that first album you did could be a classic.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Let me remind y'all something real quick. 50 Cent did this song Wanksta. Back in the day, you say you were Wanksta. That song was out, I think, 5 years before he put it out. He did that song. He never released it for like, I think 4 or 5 years before he put it out. You know what I'm saying?
That's the biggest thing about music, though, bro. Is like
timing.
You
timing, man.
I mean, I still feel like I'm sitting on a record.
What is it called? I was about to say that. What is it called? Phil said know what? I know what.
With Butchele Bonk?
Well, that, but the one that you ain't done yet. Whiskey and
some trap beats.
Whiskey and trap beats. And you know what? I'm sitting on one. I'm sitting on one right now.
Volcanoes.
And I know. See, I ain't even say it. Volcanoes. I'm sitting on Volcanoes right now. I'm sitting on this. And it's about our minds and what we think about the rollout. That's why we sit on it. That's why motherfuckers just don't get up and put a mic down and do it. But I told Phil today, I was like, hey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because unbeknownst to everybody, I got a major surgery coming up that I'm getting my teeth pulled out. I'm not going to be able to be active with you guys. So we're working hard as fuck.
That's why we're on like quadruples of time.
Yes. So
triple time.
So you understand why we're doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Right? You understand why we're working as hard and putting so much information out to you guys. And Stress was one of them songs where we was like, we kind of got into it. We talked about
and it's also very relatable too.
Relatable to what we're going through.
It's like everything we're doing like is like a conceptual, like got concept to it. It's got substance. Like they're fucking smashes, bro. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat that in any shape or form. Like I try to be on my humble shit, but like, bro, like I'm so proud of this product, man. And what's really gonna lead off is that lead track.
Yeah, man.
That lead track, bro.
Yeah, it's a definite.
Birdman hands ready, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, we got so with Stress was a great record. That one right there too. That one was also more. Yeah. One of the ones that it was unexpected. I think it just it balances out everything.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it does have like a, and it's ironic though, because you say that, but like these records, they kind of work themselves in, and Stress was a little bit of a different type of vibe, and it was a different like type of beat, and like the song concept itself is, but when you listen to everything holistically.
When you're creating, man, I'm gonna tell you, just different things come out, different vibes, man. I'm telling you. Yo, then I was telling them this. I was like, yo, man, we got. It's like when you're moving on and you're going to the next track, which we're about to go to the next track, which is Summertime Skyline, right? I was telling Phil earlier, I was like, yo, this song, like we were talking about Stress and how Stress is so dope. Then you get to Summertime Skyline, which I call the sleeper. Which we don't know where that's going to go yet. We kind of got an idea, but we don't know where that one's going to go. But Summertime Skyline is one of them ones where when I tell you, you just got to hear it. You gotta hear it, and I at first,
man, dude.
at first, when I actually jumped on this beat with like, okay, this is gonna be one that we're gonna pick from, right? Not actually knowing that it would make the cut for our project.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm like, this is definitely gonna be one that we pick from. But then I'm just gonna keep it a bang, when Phil jumped on the beat and and did what he did to the chorus. I think what it was more for me was when he added the harmonies, because anybody can do a chorus and they be dope, right? But when he added the harmonies, he got the he got the he got the. I think that's kind of what drew me in, and I had to slice it up, man.
Oh shit, bro! This is weird. So Law called me. And I missed a call because I was about to text Brady, like, turn the fucking music down because it's in the podcast. And Law, I left some Mario Judah movie props on your front porch. Oh man, I'm sorry. This one. I'm trying to get this thing. Man, come on, don't be disrespectful. Brady, turn that shit down.
Nah, she rocking out upstairs. That's why
she is walking. She is rocking out there, bro. We were down here doing there.
Mrs. Stuzeum. She rocking out.
Mrs. Stuzeum. Oh my God, bro! Look, Mrs. Stuzeum.
She rocking out up there. She up there scrubbing the floors and shit.
Oh man, that's so funny.
But yeah, we got the Summertime Skyline.
But yeah, Summertime Skyline was probably one of those records, man. And initially, when I presented the beat to you, I was like, man, I got something for it, but I wasn't sure how it was gonna go. Like, it was one of those things where, stylistically it was way different than anything else, and it really was. It was incredibly different. And I told you, I was like, it was like some Toronto shit, like some Drake shit. And what the craziest thing is, when I ended up started writing the hook and getting the hook done, I was like, man, I'm like on like some monotone and then bringing in the harmonies, and I've never done that. I've never done it before. But even Mr. Stuzeum said, like, yo, that I've never heard you do that kind of style before.
See, when you get to be older, though, like when you get to be older as a person and you
keep going, I'm gonna turn that down.
When you done music, wifey's jamming up there. This Stuzeum, shout out to Brandy. Shout out to you, Brandy. Shout out to this podcast. Before we go any further, this is brought to you by, I got some London pound cake. That's what I'm smoking right now. You know what I mean? Phil goes up there and handles that. It's that citrus. It's that dopey. It's that good. It is that unbelievable. It's 7 grams of fruititious Tutopia. Shout out to Breeze Trees.
Had to go get the shots.
We had to get the shizzies. The boppies.
Hey.
But excuse me. The album is amazing.
God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
I don't know where I was talking at. I don't know what I left off at. Excuse me.
We're on that Summertime Skyline.
Well, yeah, that right there, that song, we'll go to that. I wasn't talking about that, but we'll go back to that.
Breeze Trees.
Yeah, Breeze Trees. Shout out to Breeze Trees. But shout out to DC District Cannabis. You know what I'm saying? We got some, I forgot to even mention it, some Devil Driver sugar.
Hey.
Some cured sugar. Shout out to that.
Let's go.
And
you know it ain't right if your boy ain't sipping that natural light, that crisp, refreshing every podcast session, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, man. But Summertime Skyline, and I think that for me, I think it grew on me. And I'm just happy to be a part of it. You know what I mean? I remember when he told me, he was like, yo, it's a Drake beat. Before I heard it, I was like, yo, I can hear Drake doing something to this. And it grew on me. It wasn't it wasn't the top. It was like, so I had like 5 of his beats in my head, and that was in the top 5. It was definitely, but it was like number 5. But what he did with it, what you did with it,
That's the way
she had me feeling like I was like, yep, I need to do a verse, I need on that, and we got something crazy to it.
Oh man.
Sorry for the clapping.
I couldn't be.
Sorry for the clapping.
I couldn't be more prouder of this record though too, because it's going to be the closer on the project.
Maybe. You don't know.
I mean, yeah, he's got a good point. Who knows what the fuck we're going to do with it? But for the most part, the project is wrapped up and ready to go with a nice little ribbon on that roach pack. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was wild too, because like I ended up doing the hook. And when we shot Bun Podcast, I just like, yo, I wrote the hook today at work. I don't know how it's going to go.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to turn out.
Yeah.
But we'll find out. So, like, I just spit it to you off my phone. And I don't even think it was, like, you know, on beat or in sync or whatever. It was just a rough idea.
Yeah.
And then we were, that's right, because we did the Friday podcast. And then we did studio Saturday. And that's when we laid down the hook.
Shout out to everybody that works so much.
And then you were, yeah, for real. Yeah. And then while I was laying down the hook and getting the hook laced with the harmonies and shit, and then like everything just kind of fell into place, you were writing your verse.
Yeah.
And then we ended up recording your verse.
Yeah.
And then so we had intro, hook, my whole verse, hook, your verse, hook, bridge, hook, outro, and it took me about a week and a half until actually I just laid my verse down Thursday night. Yeah,
and we got it done. That's all. But it doesn't take us long to write. It's me and him. It don't take us long, man. You know, if you give me a good 15 minutes, I'm good and ready to go. Yeah, you know what I mean. And we knock them out the park. And it's Summertime Skyline is gonna be one of the ones I'm gonna tell you right now. That I can't even say that's what it is. It just it's the sleeper. You're gonna see why it's a sleeper. And then we come to then we go. Then we swing on. We move on to we got a joint called Martyrs, I believe. That's the last one, I think.
Martyrs. Oh man, Martyrs was the third record we cut, and they hit you
again. Everything's produced by Dirrty Phil. Beats. Everything's produced by Dirty Phil. And I'm telling you right now, you know what I mean? Yes. You gotta give it to him. So, this beat right here, I actually when he put on this beat, I was like, Phil. There's something about this beat, bro. Even if I wanted to turn away from it, I couldn't. Like I was like
infectious.
Yeah, and I didn't like the way I started out with the song, the way we did it. But then after a while, when you listen to it, people are doing things different nowadays. They're doing tracks different than when we did them back in the day, and you can't use the same recipe. Mm-hmm. And the way I came in on this track, which probably is most likely, we haven't, but we've discussed some things, but we haven't made nothing final. But this might be the intro. Mm-hmm. And this right here is, we just come in swinging. Man. We come in swinging and we come in, it's one of them tracks where you explain why you don't even explain. You just give your thoughts on what the game is and what the life is like. And
I mean, if I'm being
status and
completely honest with you, bro,
you just go in hammer style.
I mean, it's really the tone setter. I mean,
I would say that.
This is the type of record that is a tone setter. Like the way you come in on the verse, like, and normally you get like the intro with a hook, like you get intro, boom. Right fucking into it,
coming
dude.
In, man. You get a hook and you coming into something. Yeah. And you just a little something. Just need you to listen a little bit. But this is not. Your average, and it's not your average auto tune. Mm-hmm. You're gonna hear that singing shit. So this ain't for you. If you don't.
But I think really not none of that, bro. That's authentic vocals.
But I think that we also. With the tone that we got going on, it can catch a little bit of the the Gen Z, if that's what they
all
call it.
I can say is, man, we're taking them to church on this joint.
Yeah, there we go.
Taking them to church on this joint, bro. Like this.
I like to look at it like, I like to look at Dirty Skies as the warmer.
Man.
This is warmer because we just talked that these are something that we're just going to drop. But this is the warmer of what's to come. You know what I mean? And like, I'm proud of what we got.
Yeah.
And what's to come though? I mean, we got a lot of records we got to release. We got some shit in the stash. We just got to been sitting there. We got to release. But we also got, I'm telling you, man, it's the OGs. And as you get older, you get wiser. And you say wiser things. And you say things that make more sense instead of just rapping.
Yeah.
Which I thought that was one of the Wayne's issues. Real quick, I thought that was one of Wayne's issues with the Carter 6. Is that Wayne had a lot to talk about. In his situation, he had a lot to talk about, and he could have took some time. You know, Kendrick took time. Everyone can tell you Kendrick took time to write these shits. He been doing this when you like, where Kendrick been at for 3 years, writing these fucking records. So that's what Wayne, I think, he had a lot to talk about, and he didn't use the time to talk, but he could still rap his ass off. That could
also be a caveat too of like that stigma of like going into the booth and just punching in and shit. To actually taking time to write. Like I'm never mad at just sitting down and writing.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it, bro. Like that style will always be and forever held as the highest regard of artistry, but I do want to commend the people who go in there and then do their punch-ins, and if they work, they work. Like, you can't be mad at that, but like this project that we done, like we sat down and we worked on it together. And I think that also is one of the most beautiful things about this project in totality.
Recorded here in the Stuzeum. It wasn't sent files or none of that.
Yeah, like
no detachments and recording of it anywhere else.
And I mean, it's 4 records, but these 4 records are full songs that will have longevity.
Yeah, man.
They're going to have legacy to them. They're going to be rememberable records. It's going to be shit that's going to remain timeless, and it's not just going to be some bullshit jargon. Like, yo, I'm so proud of this project, bro, and I will scream it to the moon and back, bro. And I look at
yeah, man, I gotta say too. But I think it's also like, for me, it is that, but it's also learning from us to come, because the stuff that we got coming is just like, wow. I just look at it like a beautiful thing to be able to put out music. If you had to pick out a favorite one on the what we got so far, what would yours be?
Move.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that in Summertime Skyline, but like, Move is such a slap the fuck out of your face type record.
Move is the one that sticks out the most. It just is.
I don't know, man. They're like children. If you had children, they're all my favorite. You lie about it, but I mean.
And I just want to say, man, that it's not. I'll keep it real with everybody. You know, I keep it a bang with y'all. It's not so hard to do this shit. Me and Phil can knock out a whole EP in a weekend if we really wanted to. We're always together.
Yeah.
We got other lives besides this. We're talking about full-time lives besides it, but you see us always together. That's because we gets it in.
Yeah.
And we can knock out music, you know what I mean, if we want to. But I don't want to say it's a harder process than what you think. But I'll be sitting here wondering too, like, if you ask us why, and I'll keep it real with you. Also, another thing is, we got better records than these that we could put on this shit. I swear to you. I think you know why I say that? I say because we're balanced out. The only reason why I say that is because it's a balance. We got records we actually pick from. There's a balance you gotta make.
That makes sense.
In certain records and everything, and certain projects you put together, and you will see what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? That's why I say for what's to come. You know what I mean? Like,
all I'm saying, man, is Dirty Skies. Dirty Skies.
But I know what he's feeling too. I know and that's where me and him we got our own differences and things, but I know what he's saying.
It comes from a different aspect too, because like, you know, producing the whole project, engineering the whole project, writing, you know, all my stuff
right
for the whole project. Right. It's like
he's gonna feel that way. He's gonna feel like 100% is nothing. It's
a big bag of like Felipe Sucio in this fucking shit that I'm like, for me, I've made tons of records and I've made tons of beats where end up getting scrapped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I can honestly say, you know, a lot of artists take time and they record hundreds of records. And, you know, you hear this stigma of you know, I recorded, you know, 150 records to pick out 12. Bro, we literally handpicked the beats and wrote to them and made records without having to record 60 records to pick out 4. I mean, come on, dude. Let's just get fucking real.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though. But the whole process is not easier than what we could. It could be that for us. That's what I'm saying.
But we would have project after project after project.
But we could. We can.
You know what I mean?
We can. But what I'm trying to say is, it was. I'm just amazed for myself, because I'm the type of motherfucker where like, listen. Mm-hmm. I want to get shit like by every time. Am I in the Stuzeum? By he know how I am. I know how he is. We all been working on this. We've been working together for so fucking long.
Yeah.
And we want to get shit done. But then what I'm trying to say is, I'm learning even myself that it's patience, man.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's the coolest thing too, you know like that patience that we've had, because
patience.
Even with 4 records though.
Yeah.
We've made the most out of these 4 records, and they tell a story, and lo and behold, and unbeknownst to us, the way that they meshed together and the way that the project came together, bro, it's timeless, and you can't teach that. Like that shit right there.
Yeah, and I'll say this too, because there might be 4 records. As of right now, there's 4 records, but the way we be getting down, man, there's too much inspiration in this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of inspiration in this motherfucker.
Which I don't want it to be. I want it to be over, because I don't like the process of all this shit. I like creating, but
it is excruciating.
When my part is done, I want nothing to do with it, but I also know it's a process.
Bro, all I can say though is like, once you know the records are done, and what we did tonight, going back, revisiting, doing some mixing, and listening to the product, and you're like,
that's what I'm like, ooh, that's why I can breathe a little bit.
Let's go.
And I can only imagine what it's like on my guy right here too, you know.
Bro.
So it's like we both.
It's rejuvenating to me. It keeps everything fresh. It keeps everything brand new.
It definitely does.
It keeps the cooking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, Dirty Skies is going to be a whole vibe for everybody, man.
Yes.
And I hope that everybody's going to enjoy it, but I know that they're going to look back at this project.
Yeah.
And maybe take a couple listens. Maybe. Or maybe that one run through, and you're like, what the fuck? Run it back.
Run
it back.
But this is the thing though. See, the way I say is, this is like the warmer. It's the one that's gonna wake we got projects coming. You know what I mean? Like we got, you know, Phil's got a project that's out right now, 5 p.m. I got you know what I'm saying, I Am Dope too. That's coming out. Cause you know, again, I'm having some dental work. I'm a burn survivor, and I'm having some dental work done that happened 15 years ago, and I'm gonna be out of commission. It's gonna be very interesting, and we'll see. But I'm a strong guy, so we'll see what we can do as far as we get past that. But I got that. I got the album Destined to Return. So, and we got these things coming too. So it's like a lot that's coming. But I'm just happy to be a part of it. I'm glad that we're able to sit down and talk about it. It's all produced by, you know what I'm saying, Filthy Dirty Entertainment, Dirty Phil, You know what I mean? My man even got he got our apparel on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
busted out the vault today, baby.
Representing.
Freshly cut sleeves too, because you know your boy loves the cutoffs.
He trying to show the guns. He trying to show the guns.
Shit.
Yeah, he trying to show the guns. But yeah, I'm excited about the whole project, man. I think that there's no release date as of yet, but you know when this come out, hopefully we'll be getting ready to release.
So, tell you this. No release date, and the fact is because we're not going to be holding dates, and it's going to come out when it comes out.
Absolutely.
And here's the thing: why? It's like who knows? Like I said, we got 4 solid tracks ready to go in the post production that we worked on tonight. There's a couple things, you know, we got a little sprinkle in a couple more ingredients just to, you know, top off the seasoning on this joint.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, like, it's a project that is so solid, and I'm so confident, like, these 4 records will blow away a full album from, you know what I mean? This ain't no bullshit. This shit's serious to me.
It's, I had fun. That's it. I had fun. So
and I
take it as you want to take it.
That's a great point.
But
it was fun.
I just had fun, and I know that right there is good enough. And I don't like. I promise you, this is just the warmer. This is gonna get things started in a great direction for what's to come. I'm excited for the next.
And we already got concepts for more records.
Yeah.
We could have went.
Yeah.
We could have done more to this, but I think for the overall vibe of Dirty Skies, part 1. Yeah. Part 1.
Yeah. And shout out to the Roaches podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. We gotta talk though. We got the marketing department. They was like, yo, maybe we should do like a live, performance for these guys maybe sometime. You know what I'm saying? For the Dirty Skies, man. 4 tracks. I don't know. We're gonna see, man. We might be able to make something like that happen. That would be pretty dope. You know, down here,
pretty sick.
Down here. Live performance down here, you know what I mean? There's only 4 tracks, but we'll see what we can do. We got busy schedules, but there's nothing wrong with doing that because that is that is what we would need to do to satisfy, all the fans and everything. Which I ain't performing them fucking forever, so that would be something crazy that I get asked about all the time. When are you gonna perform? When are you gonna perform? When are you gonna perform? Well, shout out to DJ Blaze. Shout out to DJ Blaze. I know where he was going with it. Shout out to you again. You know what I'm saying?
Our boy. We need you.
Gifted Son. Shout out to Gifted Son. Gifted Son. Shout out to you, Gifted Son. Yeah.
And then while we're gonna wrap this and whip this up real quick. Yeah. Couple things though, man. Yeah, Dirty Skies. Stay on the lookout for that. This shit's gonna be a whole fucking vibe for y'all. But I also gotta shout out your fucking son, man.
Yeah.
Yo, Evolution of a Rose, man. Bro, I fucking loved the album.
Yeah, word. Yeah, shout out to him, man. I love the whole concept.
Kai.
Yeah.
Fucking hands down.
Yeah.
To me personally, I said this to you earlier. I think it's your best work to date, and I just think in totality, this project is so fucking good, and I've listened to it probably about 5 times now, and the playability, the replayability of it is so good. Him and Cube are so fucking good together.
Yeah, man.
I mean, and then the rock aspect and just like the evolution. I mean, it clearly is an evolution. So I just wanted to quick plug that. Shout out to Little Skies on that, man. That fucking shit, man. I told your dad, album of the year. That's me, and I fucking love it. But before we wrap this episode up,
yes, sir.
You know it ain't right if we don't get into what we call the segment of segments, the most talked about, controversial, hilarious fucking segments of all time. The thing that we love to call the random Roaches and living under a rock. Random Roaches is a collective of thoughts, questions, and ideas that everybody writes down on a proverbial roach sheet, crumbles it up, throw it in a Roaches tin, and we talk about it.
Let's go.
We answer it. We literally just get it out there for y'all.
Let's see what we got.
And my guy's going to start off with the first random Roach.
Say you were out cheating and come back home to your girl, a man cheating. Are you mad and why?
Wait, what? Huh?
Say you were out cheating and come back home to your girl or man cheating. Are you mad and why?
Oh, shit.
I think that would depend on how because people cheat for the dumbest ass reasons, right? And they still love their person they're with. But I think it would just depend. For me, it would just depend on how I felt about, if I was mad, how I felt about that person. If I was cheating on her, I might not give a fuck about her if I cheating on her. So I probably wouldn't be mad. Well, if I walked in my house, in my crib, and it was in my crib, yeah, it's something like that. But if it was like outside of the car, so I'm like, man,
the cheeks be beating.
That's all. I'm like, I've been waiting for you. My electric bill too high with you living here. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Straight up.
Ain't gonna be on that type of time. But Bone Thugs be playing my murder. My boy Ambition be on the acapella. My murder. Yo, what a mindfuck of a question. Whoever wrote that down. Wow.
I mean, I don't know. It would just be the situation. It would have to.
I didn't really process that because I ain't even be on that type of time.
It would just be that. I just think it would be the depends on. And if I was out cheating, obviously I'm a terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm a terrible person. So how can I be mad?
If you were on that type of time,
how could I be mad if I came home? That's why I said if it was in my crib, though. You see the key words. If I was out.
Yeah.
Cheating. I didn't bring it to my crib. You know what I mean? You didn't have to bring it to my crib. You know what I mean? Like, so that's all I'm talking about. Like,
fuck.
But
let me see that. See that John out here.
There we go.
Get something in here, man.
We just do 1 and 1. That's it. 1 and 1 this episode. 1
and 1, and we're going to be out of here. We're going to use this thick boy pause.
Yep.
Oh, sweet. Look at this.
What we got?
What's on the back of that?
What we got?
Oh, this is a McDonald's paper.
Okay.
Something about harassment and SureSafe. And what is your opinion on women's mental health? Women. Y'all crazy. Y'all all crazy.
Yo, I'll tell you this. I'll say that.
Crazy.
I take it.
If it's that time of the month, y'all double crazy.
It just depends on when. Yeah, it depends on when. I think it's a serious thing, but I just think it depends on when and how. But I just say this: women are sensitive creatures, and we as men, we're alphas. A lot of us are alphas, or trying to be alphas, or whatever it is, and
women are just a different species out of this realm, of this world.
But y'all are real aliens. But I'll tell you, I understand why a lot of you do have some mental health issues, but you gotta understand why as men do too. That's it.
But we're not allowed to.
No, that's what I'm just saying. You gotta understand why as men do too, but I understand why. But it's a lot. A woman with mental health issues. It's a lot.
They're all crazy.
It's a lot. Man, it's a lot. But yeah, man.
Let's go.
We had a great time.
Let's go.
We got our album coming out, our EP or whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Dirrty Skies, and I'm just proud to be a part of it.
Yazerski.
It's just an honor, bro, to do music again and just to put something out.
Yeah. And just to know that,
and it's and this is the thing, y'all. It's fully owned.
100%.
100%.
This shit's
92. None of that. 100% on
100%.
Roaches podcast. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you gotta have a team of teams.
Yeah, man. 100% on.
With the scheme of schemes.
Yeah, man.
To do what we do.
Yeah, man.
And hey, man.
It's the dream of dreams.
The dream of dreams.
Yeah, we don't need a scheme, but I know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have your little undercover, way you do things. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have
I feel like a process is right.
secret.
Trust the process.
Trust the process.
We good in here,
And
bro.
patience, man.
Yeah.
As always.
Hey.
As always.
Yeah,
As always.
we did a short-winded episode, but we wanted to get something to you guys promoting the Dirty Skies project. It is coming to a motherfucking headphone
Yes, sir.
and speaker and car near you.
And we'll let you know when that does happen.
Yes, sir.
I'm so proud of it. Yeah, man. And also look for these products we got coming out. We got certain projects coming out. Look for my single Volcanoes. Really not sure when I'm going to drop that. But it's coming. It has to come soon.
And we're gonna have some videos coming.
We got videos coming. We got some 16s coming. We got some shit coming.
Coming down, man.
We're working. Your boy gonna be looking like old Otis from Martin here soon. So
Hey, man.
ain't gonna be able to talk, but we gonna follow that journey.
Hey.
So
Or to keep it humble as a mumble in the jungle. Hey, it's your boy Dirty Phil. This is Big Skies. This is the Roaches podcast coming to you right here in the exquisite destination of places with all the new and familiar faces. The Stuzeum. And there's only one thing left to say. And that is, we